Hello and welcome to the course on Tableau. My name is Pawan Ruplani and I welcome you all to this course on Tableau. So, let me introduce myself. My name is Pawan Ruplani and I have been working in the IT industry for last 7 years in the BI technologies for Informatica, Teradata and Tableau. Right? So, today in this session, we are going to learn that how we can create a dashboard to analyze our data or to analyze our source data, and we'll create a dashboard and we'll do an analysis onto that particular data by creating a visualization, right? So what else we will look? We'll see first of all that what is the data we have in our source file. In this case, the source file is an Excel file. So in the Excel file, we are going to see that which data we have. So let me open my Excel file first. Since all of you know that COVID-19 pandemic is going on, so we have data which we have taken into our Excel sheet. The data, it is related to the people who are affected from the COVID-19 itself, right? I hope you all people are staying at home and your people are safe. So what are the column we have with us? We have Aadhaar number, we have name, we have surname, we have gender, we have age, we have region, we have job classification, date of testing and balance. So if I show you the region column, we have 4 areas, or we can say we have 4 states of India on which we are going to do our analysis, which is Gujarat, Maharashtra, MP and Rajasthan. And one more thing, this is column, the balance column we have taken because we want to know that what is the financial status of the particular patient who is affected from COVID-19, whether he is able to treat himself or whether government has to take care for that particular patient, whether he is financially able or not. That is why we have taken this balance column as well, right? So let me go to my Tableau software. Here we are going to connect to the Excel file from which the Tableau is going to take the data and it will going to create a visualization onto that particular data. So how we can connect to a file? Go to here, go to text file. Since it is a CSV file, which is comma separated file, that is why we are taking a TXT file. Click here and click on open. So now you can see that all the data we have in our Excel file, that data is available into the Tableau only, right? This is the sheet where we are going to create a visualization. Go to that sheet. Now we have 2 sections here. This is dimension section and this is the measure section, right? So let me give you a brief about the dimension and measures. Dimensions are the categorical values, or dimension are the textual values, and measures are the numeric measures. Okay, these are the numeric numbers and these numbers are calculated or aggregated for the dimensions. Okay, so what is our ultimate goal today? We are going to make a dashboard, but for creating a dashboard we have to create certain visualization and we will put that visualization into a dashboard. Now first, what are we going to create? We are going to create a region. Now as you can see that we have a region column here. So but here you can see that here ABC is written, that means it is a categorical dimension. We have to change it first. Click here and then click on geographical role and click on state and province. Now you can see that a globe has been appeared here. Let me zoom in a bit. A globe has been appeared here, right? What we'll do is we'll drag it and we'll drop it into our work area. This is our work area. Now you can see that Tableau have recognized 3 states, that is Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra, but it has not recognized Madhya Pradesh. Why? Here at the left bottom you can see that one unknown is there. You click on that unknown, click on edit location and you can see that MP has not been recognized because it is Madhya Pradesh, right? So what we'll do, we'll write Madhya Pradesh here and it has taken it. So all the 4 states have been recognized by the Tableau. Now what we'll do, we want the numbers to be displayed onto this particular region. So what we do is we'll take this number of records. We do not have the number of people, but we do have the number of records. So with the help of that number of records, we can identify that how many people are affected from this COVID-19 pandemic, right? Drag that particular number of record column and put it into the label. So now you can see that these numbers are present onto the map, onto the respective states, but these are not clearly visible, right? So what we do is click here, click on format. Now we'll edit the textual value, make it 12, make it bold, and make it be black. Now you can see that the numbers are present onto this particular map. So you can see that these maps are filled with numbers. So now what we are going to do is, from this section we are going to select the map. So these are filled with the map. You can zoom out from here. Okay, now close this and put the region into colors, so that all the four regions, all the four states are filled with colors. Here color legends are created. Put it here. Now it is quite clear that how many number of people are affected from the region wise. Maximum number which are affected from the COVID-19 is Maharashtra, which is 2159, and the minimum number in Madhya Pradesh, which is 211, right? You can also edit this label if you want to. Here, click here and click on format. Click here and click here. Now write COVID. -19. Press enter and make it bold, make it black, and make it 12. Apply. OK. Right? And let's rename this sheet as map. Okay, so our first sheet or the map is created. Onto that we have different labels, that how many number of people are affected from this disease. Now what next we are going to create? We are going to create a gender pie chart, right? Let's click on this. It's a new sheet, and here you can see that we have a dimension available called gender. Take that column, drag and drop here. Okay, so in the gender we have male and female. Now again we'll use that same column, which is the measure number of records. Okay, number of records. Drag and drop here. Now you can see that how many people are male. 2165 are the male which are affected from this disease, and 1849 is the female, right? But we do not want this number, because number we have in this map. We want a pie chart from it, right? So click here in the show me. Let me zoom in. Click here and click on pie chart, right? So a pie chart has been created, and a color legend also has been created. Double click on it. For male, give a blue color, and for female, give a pink color. Click apply, click on OK, right? But we are not able to see anything. I mean we are not able to extract some information from this pie chart. So what we have to do is take this number of records and put it into the label. Now we can see that 2165 are the male which are affected from this disease, and 8149 are the female which are affected from this disease. But again, we do not want the numbers. Generally on the pie chart, what you want is, you want a percentage values, right? So we have to show here a percentage values. So go to here, click here and click on quick table calculation, and here you have option called percentage of total. So when you click on percentage of total, you can see that a percentage value has been appeared here, but this percentage value are in float, so we do not want that, right? So we want to edit that percentage value as the float values as well. Click here, go to format, and in the number section go to percentage and give it 0, right? So here you can see that 54% are the male which are affected from this disease and 46% are the female which are affected from this disease. It is much informative, right? Now this is the second thing which we have created, right? Now the third thing which we are going to create is age wise distribution. We want to see that what is the age bracket for these people, for the people who are affected from this COVID-19. Just click on this worksheet, and the second worksheet, just rename it, give it a name as pie chart. And for the third sheet, we are going to create a bar chart for the age distribution. So we want to see the age bracket on which the number of people are affected. Right click here, click on rename, and give the name as age distribution, right? So here you can see that we have a column called age, but it's a measure. Drag it and put it into the column shelf. This is the column shelf and this is the row shelf. It is called as column shelf and row shelf. So once you put the age into the column shelf, it is highlighted as green. So green color shows that it's a measure, but we do not want to sum up this. We want to make it as a dimension. So click here, click on dimensions. So it has created as age now. Again we will be using the same column, which is number of records. From this number of record, we'll drag that column and we'll put it into the rows. So you can see that this line chart has been created. Now what are the extract we are getting from here? 18 of age, 30 people are affected. For 19 people are affected. So in this way, but it is not much informative, right? We want to create a bar chart. So go to here, create a bar chart, but still it is not much informative. We are not getting much information from this. We want to see the bracket of ages. What is the bracket of ages? We want to see 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, in those bracket, that how many number of people are affected. So for that we have to create a bin. So this is a new concept in the Tableau, that is bin. What is the bin? Bin gives you the bracket, so that on that particular bracket you create a bin and you can do your analysis. So let's create a bin. How we are going to create a bin? We're going to click on age, click on create, and click on bins, right? Now in the bin, the size of the bin we are going to give as 5 and click OK, right? We'll take this out from this column shelf, and here you can see that a age bin has been created, right? This is the bracket. Take it and drop it into the column. Now 5 ages of bracket has been created. Now it is much better from the previous bar chart, right? But still it is not much informative. As I tell you, that number we have here in the map, we want the percentage values. So to create the percentage values, we'll do again the same thing, that click here, go to with table calculation and click on percentage of total. Okay, a percentage of total has been created. Now take this and put it into the label. Now a percentage has been available onto the bar chart, but still we have float values. We do not want that float value. So what we are going to do, we are formatting it. Going to format it. Click here, go to format, into the number section, go to percentage and make it as 0. Now a complete number has been given, right? And here also a percentage values has been given, right? So it is much informative now, that from this bar chart, what is the analysis now? At the age bracket of 20 to 25, 12 percentage of people are affected at the bracket of 25 to 30. 20% people are affected from this COVID-19 at the bracket of 30 to 35, right? 20% people are affected. So from this you can easily visualize that most number of people, or 40% of the people are affected who are between 30 to 35 or 30 to 40 from this age bracket, right? If you want to do changes in this age bin, what you have to do is, this is the age bin which was created. Click here and click on edit, and instead of 5 give here 10 and click on OK. So now you can see that 10 year of bracket has been created, and at the age of 20 to 30, 40% people are affected. Okay, so but we do not want this visualization, we want the visualization of age 5. Click here, click on edit, and here instead of 10 give it 5 and click on OK. Now the age distribution has been created, right? Now what next we are going to create is, patient by financial status. So we do have a column which is balance. Okay, so we'll take that balance into the column. Again the same thing we'll do, we'll click here and we'll make it as dimension, right? But again we do not want like that, because there are number of people who may have different balances, right? So we also have to create a bin for this. So go to balance, create a bin. What is the bin value we are going to create? We are going to analysis on the 10k of bracket, that how many number of people have 10k balance, 20k, 30k, 40k, in that way, right? So give it 10,000, click OK. So as you can see that a balance bin has been created. Take this balance out from this column shelf, take this balance bins into the column. Now you can see that a 10k bracket has been created, right? Again we'll do the same thing, we'll take this number of people and we'll put it into the rows. What is number of people? Number of people is equal to the number of people are affected from the COVID-19. So that's why we are taking advantage of this number of record column. This number of record column is created automatically by the Tableau. Okay, now as you can see that we have an analysis on the basis of 10k, right? Now again what we are going to do is make it as quick table calculation, because we want the percentage values, right? Here on the quick table calculation you have option called percentage of total. Click here and put that into label, but make sure that you are not directly dropping it, you are pressing Ctrl key and after that you are putting it into the label, so that this label is available on your bar chart. What is a label? The label, the value, if you put it anything onto the label, that particular value will be available onto your bar chart, right? But still we have that percentage float value. So what we are going to do is click here, click on format, go to numbers, click on percentage, and instead of 2 give it a 0. Now a complete percentage value has been created, but now you can see that a one null value is there, which is the null value 150k. So there is a no people, nobody is available for the 150k. Click here, or you can right click here and hide indicator. We do not want to, we do not want that indicator. And again if you want to edit that bin, 10k bin, what you have to do, click here, click on edit, and instead of 10k you can give 15k. See, the balance bin has been distributed into the 15k of bracket. Okay, so in that way you can edit your bins. So again we have to rename this sheet, rename it, and what the name we have to give here, balance distribution. right? We can also format here in the axis. Click here, click on format, go to axis and give it as 12, make it bold and make it black. Or else what you can do, right click here, click on format, so the whole chart will be edited. Click here, make it 12, make it black and make it bold. So everything is bold now. I do not want this into my chart. Right click here and hide field label from the column. The name which you provide into your sheet, that is age distribution, here the same name will be available. So if you want to edit this name, just double click here and you can give the name as per your choice. Apply, OK. The same editing we will do here. If you want to edit the axis, just click on the axis, right click here and go to format, give it 12, make it black, make it bold. OK. Or else if you want to edit the complete chart, right click, format, make it 12, make it bold and make it black, right? I do not want this label, hide field label. OK. So this is the balance distribution bar chart has been created, right? Now what else we can do, that all are from the same color. So we want the color shade as per the different values. So what we'll do is, we'll take this sum of number of records and we'll press Ctrl key, drag it and put it into the color. So in that way a light and a dark shade has been created for this bar chart. Same thing we can do for here also. In the row shelf, press Ctrl key, drag it and put it into the color. So here light and dark shade has been created, right? Now what is the next thing we are going to create? We are going to create a tree map. OK. So click here in the chart, rename it first, tree map. Let me explain you what is a tree map. A tree map which also gives you the percentage values or the numeric values, that how you are going to create a distributions. In this tree map we are going to distribute the people onto the job classification. If you want to see the data, what is the data available in the job classification in this area, in this particular area, if I let me zoom in, this is your source. Right click here and view data. You can view data in the job classification. You have classification, the people who are affected, are they doing business, are they doing job, or if they belongs to the other category. Other category is the laborer category, so that government can easily analyze the data that the people who are belongs to job category, business category, or they are the other category or a labor category, right? So what we are going to do, take job classification, put it into here, and again we are going to take the benefit of number of records. Take this number of record, put it here. OK. So numbers are distributed on the basis of job classification, right? But as I told you that we want to create a tree map. So to create a tree map, here the option has been given, which is show me. Click here and see the tree map has been created, right? Reduce the size of this tree map. Here it is not much informative. Here only things which is available, that is job classification, business, jobs and other. Now we want to see the numbers here. Take the number of records and put it into label. Now you can see the numbers, right? And the moment you put the number of records into the label, that particular sum of number of records has been created here. Now we want the percentage values. We do not want the number here also. Click here, go to quick table calculation and percentage of total. Now a percentage value has been created, but again we do not want the float values. click here, go to format, go to numbers, go to percentage, and instead of 2 give it 0. So a complete value has been created, complete number of percentage has been created. But still if we want to give the color to this particular tree map, what we are going to do is take this sum of number of records, or take this job classification and press Ctrl and put it into the color. So different color has been given. What I did, let me put Ctrl Z. If you put a Ctrl Z, it will undo. We have job classification with us. So in the job classification, take this job classification and put it into color. So different color has been created. Here color legend has also been created. This area which indicates you or show you the color, different color for the categories, is known as color legends, right? This area is called as shelf and this is known as color legend. Okay, so a tree map has been created. So what is the information we are getting from this tree map is 49% of the people belongs to business category. They are doing business. 26% of the people are doing job, and 25% people are doing they belongs to the other category. Okay, one more thing I want to show you in the age distribution and in the balance distribution, that if you want to edit that bin, you have to go to here in that bin and you have to always edit it. But we do not want to do that. This is quite a tedious task, right? So there is a way so that you can control the bin from the outside only. For that you have to create a parameter. So let me introduce the new concept in the Tableau, that is parameter. Why we are creating a parameter? So that from that particular parameter we can edit the bracket or we can edit the bins very easily. It's like a control meter. Okay, right click here to create a parameter. Just right click here and you can get the option here, create parameters, right? Now you have to give the name to the parameter. So just give the name as age bracket. Whatever name you want to give, you can give the name. Current value you can give as 5. We want a range, so click on that range option. Minimum value should be, we can say 5. Maximum value 25. And step size, what is the step size? That means what is the bracket you want to create. We want to create a bracket of 5 only. So click OK. So you can see that a parameter has been created. Now the parameter is not visible into the dashboard, into this particular chart. It's not a dashboard, it's a chart. Right click here and click on show parameter control. Now you can see that a parameter control has been shown here, right? But if you click here, nothing is happening into that particular chart. Why? Because we have not linked that particular parameter to this chart. So we have to link that parameter to this particular bin. This is age bin. So how we are going to do that? Click here, click on edit, and in the size of bin where we have given 5, just click on this drop down, and the parameter, the newly created parameter, the name has been given here. This is called age bracket. Click here, click on OK. So now if you play with this parameter, see the value has been affected. So if you want to see the analysis on the bracket of 5, on the bracket of age 5, you can do that. On the bracket of age 10, you can do that. So in that way you will be able to control your chart, right? Now we have to create one more parameter for the balance distribution, so that we do not have to go to the balance bin and we have to edit the balance. So again right click here to create a new parameter, click on create parameter, just give a name to that particular parameter, that is balance. Click on range, or current value you can give 10,000 because this is a balance parameter. Click on range. The minimum value we can give here is 10,000, or the maximum value we have to give here as 25,000. any value you want, if you want to give, you can give here. Step size should be 10k only. Step size should be 5k, let's say 5k, so that at the 5,000 of bracket you can do the analysis, right? So now what we have to do is see that balance parameter has been created, but it is not visible. Right click here, click on show parameter control, and this parameter has been shown here. But if you change the value here, nothing is happening. So again we have to link the parameter to this balance bin. How we are going to do that? Click here, click on edit, and click on the balance, and click on OK. Now this particular parameter has been linked to this particular chart. Now play with this parameter. Now you can see that at the bracket of 15k you can able to see the analysis, right? So this is the power of parameter, that for every time if you want to edit the value, you do not have to go to this particular bin, and you do not have to click onto the edit. You just create a parameter and you can play with the parameter like this only. So now parameter has been created, tree map has been created. Now at the end we are going to create a dashboard. Okay, so to create a dashboard you have to click here. This is the area where you have to click, right? Click here. So this is the dashboard window. This is the dashboard window where you are going to create your dashboard, right? So finally we are going to create a dashboard. So in order to create dashboard, all the ingredients we have, these are ready with us, right? So we are going to create a dashboard now. So all the ingredients or all the charts which we have prepared, that all the charts we have with us. So as you can see that from here you can adjust the size of the dashboard, right? You have to just click here and just click on fix size, and here you will get the multiple options. So if you want the desktop browser size, you can take a desktop size, laptop size, or you can take a full screen size, right? So in that way you can adjust the size of your dashboard. So the first thing which we are going to drag and drop here, the map. Okay, these are the 4 states on which we are going to do our analysis, and after that you are going to paste the age distribution. So if you are drag and drop here, see the tableau is giving you the option that how or where you are going to drag and drop your age wise distribution chart. So here you can see that. So in the parameter just adjust the bins of that dashboard. Okay, and after that what we are going to drag and drop here, balance wise distribution. So just take it and paste it here, right? And adjust the size a bit. Here you can zoom it. So in that way little you have to adjust your dashboard. Take this, and in that, with the help of this, you can adjust your map, right? Yeah, that's better. So now whatever thing you do not want on your dashboard, you can remove it. And after that, what next we want into our dashboard is our pie chart. So drag and drop the pie chart here. This thing we do not want into our dashboard, so close it. This is also, we know that blue is for male and the pink is for female, so close it. Now the next thing which we are going to drag and drop here is our tree map, right? So this thing also, the color legend, you can remove it. Now you can see that there is a little issue for the size of this dashboard, so you have to adjust it in that way. Right, now we have prepared a dashboard, but this is still not interactive. You cannot still get the data from this dashboard because Let's suppose I want to get the data for MP only. If you click here, see, nothing is happening. The dashboard is still same. So you have to make it interactive, right? So how you are going to do that? So to make the dashboard interactive, there are options available in the Tableau that is called action filter. What does action filter means? If you apply some action filter on your dashboard, so the dashboard becomes more interactive. How you are going to do that? There are two ways to do that. You click here and click on use as filter. So if you click on use as filter, the dashboard will become interactive. Or from here also, from this you can make it as a action filter. So you just click here, use as filter. Now if you click on MP, see, every chart is getting updated, right? So the dashboard has become interactive. So now let me show you that what is action filter, and if we use it as a filter, what happened in the background. Click on the dashboard and click on actions. See here, a action filter has been created, and here you can see that, let me zoom the screen, it is generated, right? Generated means that you have generated this action filter. So if you click here and if you click on edit, you can see that what is the source sheet. In this way, map is a source sheet, and what is the target sheet? Let me zoom in. This is the target sheet. What are the target sheet? All the other sheet are target sheet. That means that we have created an action filter. So if you click on this map, all the target sheet will going to be adjusted. So this is the magic of action filter, right? Click OK here. Now if I want to do analysis on the Maharashtra region, just click on Maharashtra and see what are the analysis. We can see that at the age distribution, there are 30 to 35 age bracket, there are 27% of the people who are affected from this COVID-19, right? And at the age of 30 to 35, 26% of the people are affected, in which 49% are the male and 51% are the female. And as far as the job classification is concerned, 70% people are doing business, and 16% of the people are doing job, and 15% of the people belongs to the other category. In the similar way, you can do your analysis on the financial basis, right? So in that way, you just have made users filter onto the map. So if you click anywhere onto the map, this dashboard will going to change. But if you do it here, if you click here, nothing is going to change. That means that each and every chart you have to make it as action filter, right? So what is the easy way to do that? Just click here. So it is also become an action filter. You have applied an action filter on this. Click here, and you have also applied an action filter here. Here also you have to make it as users filter, and in the tree map also you have to make it as users filter. So now this complete dashboard has become interactive. So you click anywhere on the dashboard and you can do your analysis, right? Let's suppose that I want to do analysis on the Rajasthan. From this dashboard or from this map, you can see that 1124 people are affected from COVID-19. Just click here and see, at the bracket of 50, 26% people are affected. So that means the old age people whose immunity are very less, these people are affected from this disease. In that 72% people are male and 28% are female, okay? In which from the job classification, 48% people are doing job, and only 44% people are doing belongs to the other category, and business, only 7% of the people are doing business only. From this tooltip you can get the data, right? Now if I want to do analysis on the bracket of age of 50 people, so just let me click here, and you can see that at the age of 50, 70% of the male who are affected and 30% are the female. And in the job classification, 43% people are doing job and 40% people are doing the belongs to the other category, right? And that data has also been changed into your map. Okay, from this age bracket, most number of people 294 that are affected in the Rajasthan only, right? So if you just want to remove that filter, just click here again and you can see that the dashboard has changed, right? So let me format it a bit. Just double click here and make it bold, make it underline and 15, right? Here also make it bold, make it underline, apply and OK. Same thing here. Make it 15, bold and underline. Bold and underline. Similarly at the balance also, on each and every area it should be similar, right? The formatting should be similar across all the dashboards and across all the sheets. Apply and OK, right? So if you want to do any editing on the sheet itself, here you can see that this particular mark has been given. Let me zoom in. You just click here and you will be directly redirected to the particular sheet only. Let me click here. See, you are here only. So here I want to format this axis, right? So what I'll do is right click, format, make it bold, make it black. Okay, so here in the dashboard it is same, right? And if I want to directly go to the pie chart, click here, and here I want to do editing or formatting. Just click here, click on format, make it 12, black and bold, right? So it is clearly visible now, more clear now. Just click here. Now what else I want to do into the dashboard? Let's suppose if I am hover over my if I hover my cursor onto any part of the map, this tooltip is coming, but I do not want that tooltip, right? Here I do not want that tooltip. Sometime that tooltip is useful, but sometime if you are doing analysis and if it disturbing you, you can remove that tooltip. So how we are going to do that? For individual chart you have to do that. So just click here in the worksheet, go to worksheet tab, click on tooltip and check this box, show tooltip, and click on OK. So for this map, tooltip is not visible. So for every map or for every sheet you can do the same thing. Here also if I go to worksheet, if I click on tooltip and uncheck this box, and see here the tooltip is not visible, right? So what is the analysis or what is the end user of this dashboard? The end user or the business user of this dashboard is our government. Let me tell you one thing, that the data which we have taken for this COVID-19 analysis, this is a dummy data, this is not an actual data. But if you want to make it with the right data, the data is available onto the government website. You can take that real data, actual data, and you can try that particular into the Tableau and you can create this dashboard so that you can do an analysis. So in that way, area wise or state wise, government can do an analysis. Let's suppose they want to focus on the Maharashtra, or they want to see the data for Maharashtra. Here are the more number of people, 2159 people are affected, and in accordingly age wise and balance wise or the gender wise or the job distribution wise, they can see the data. they can make their decisions that okay, still the situation in the Maharashtra is not correct or not in under control, so they can increase the lockdown, or they can identify the areas in which areas the situation is not in under control, so that they can increase the lockdown accordingly, right? So in that way, not only for this COVID situation, for any kind of business situation or for any kind of area, how businesses works, the businesses works onto the numbers, and they cannot take the decisions on the number itself. For that number, they need some visualization, right? They need some visualization of the data, so that they can understand the data, they can visualize the data, and accordingly they can take the decisions, right? For example, if you are making a dashboard or you are making some analysis or some visualization for a business firm, so in that way, let's suppose you are making a visualization for a UK region for 4 states. So in that way, they can understand, okay, this much percentage of people are male and this much percentage of the people are female. So if there are more number of males or more number of females there, and if they are planning to launch a product, they can launch a product accordingly with the number of population respectively, right? So in that way, businesses runs, and in that way, business takes the decision, okay, we are doing a growth here, or if we are not doing a growth here, we should continue the business in this particular region, or we should invest more marketing money into that particular business region, so that we can improve or we can excel into our businesses, right? So this is just a one topic in Tableau, that is dashboard. Or I have also given you a brief about the other topics, that how you can create a different visualization. But let me tell you one thing, that this is not the only thing which you do in Tableau. This is just a 5% of Tableau. There are a lot of things to be learned in Tableau. Let me repeat that point. There are a lot of things which you can do, and there are a lot of power which you have, where you can generate the scatter plot, where you can generate the different graphs and different charts according to the situation, and there are more number of options and more number of powers are given to the Tableau, so that you can create your visualization and you can give the end result or the end data visualization to the end users. This all comes under to the data science. So in that way, you can learn Tableau. This is the reporting tool, and you can give your visualization to the end customer, and you can become a data scientist, right? We are providing this course. If you really want to do this course, or if you want to learn this course into this lockdown scenario, so you can contact to us. The contact number, the email ID, and our website link is shown into the video. So you can visit our website also. If you want to download the course content, you can download the course content from our website, so that you may have an understanding, okay, this is the course content and this is the topic which we are going to cover in the Tableau. Because as I said, that there are a lot of things to be learned, okay. And if you have any other doubt about this course, that what is the duration of this course and what are the charges, then you can contact to this number which is flashing onto your screen, and you can inquire about the course. Let me tell you the price of this course. The price of the course which we are offering you right now, since the lockdown is going on, you can get this course in just only rupees 5990, so that you can take this course in this price, and you can get the benefit of lockdown, and you can improve your skills, you can improve your knowledge, and you can excel in your career. As I told you, that this is the end reporting tool or end data visualization tool. In that way, you can understand the data science and become a data scientist. So it's a very high in demand tool, and that's why you can learn it, okay. So if you search anywhere, nobody is providing that course into that much of in this price. So we are providing you this course in 5990. This is very much high in demand. And what is the beauty about this course, that technical people can learn this course, as well as the non-technical people also can learn this course. This is for technical and non-technical people, for both the areas of people. The people who want to enter into the IT, they can also learn this course, and they can also take this course. And the technical people, of course, they can also learn this course. And Excel is not the only data source which you can connect to this particular Tableau. You can also connect the other tables also, whether it is Oracle, whether it is a Teradata, or any other RDBMS. You can get the data or get the tables, and you can connect to the Tableau, and you can have a visualization onto your data, right? Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. And let me tell you one more thing, that if you are looking for the duration of this course, the duration of this course is only 24 hours. So in the 24 hours you can learn the entire course, all the course content which are available onto our website. You can download from there. And we are not going to take a 24-hour continuous session. Depends on your time availability slot. We can take a session for 2-3 hours on a daily basis, and then we can set up. So if we are taking 2 hours of session on a daily basis, in 12 days you can learn this complete course. And the mode of learning is online training, since it is a lockdown. So we are providing the lockdown offer. Get this offer, take the benefit, enhance your skill and improve your knowledge. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you understand the concept of Tableau. This is just a 5% of Tableau. There are plenty of things to be learned. And be safe, stay at home. Thank you so much.